Hello, how's it going? Welcome to Cricket Captain 2025, the brand new release from Childish Things, and the yearly franchise continues. I'm Joe. If you're new around here, make sure you click that subscribe button for plenty more Cricket Captain 2025 videos. In this series, we will be rebuilding the England Test team and trying to take them once again on the road to world number one. I think we achieved it a couple of years ago, maybe for the first time ever, to be honest, in one of my series on this game. But it's something that we get involved with every year. Last year, not so much, but this year, really excited to get into it. The height of the cricket in summer is here. We've just had the first test conclude with England and India. What a classic that was. And of course, the big one, the Ashes, is coming this winter. Now, new features in this game, of course, a brand new, fresh interface. We'll be digging our teeth into that very, very shortly. There is a new player editor as well, so you can change player abilities. There is also improved match engine for the 2020 matches. Obviously, we're not going to be playing in the 20 over matches too much. There's more commentary from Daniel Norcross, and just a sort of a thing to be aware of, that if you buy the game this year, of course, they do not have real names for the players due to some legal battles that Cricket Australia have been taken on with various different things. So there are no real names this year, but there is a little file which I will leave in the description and comment section of this video that you can go and download, and you put it into a certain folder on your computer, and it fixes all of the names straight away. A little bit like the old PES games, or and I know more recently the Big Ant games did that. Tennis Manager has done that sort of text file more recently. But yes, of course, we are going to be getting involved in this game. We are going to be England. We are going to be going for the road to world number one, but I am going to call it rebuilding England this year, because I think it is, a massive transition. Jimmy Anderson, of course, long gone. Stuart Broad, long gone. Ben Stokes is getting older. It's a very young England team, and particularly in the bowling department, that is somewhere that we are going to struggle with. We've got the first test coming up against Zimbabwe. That'll be a good chance to see our team and see who's going to be good. But yeah, I'm nervous, because if you look at the world ratings, we are currently third in the test matches. I assume this is this for test matches? Yes, test along the bottom. Just getting used to this new user interface. The ODI rankings were well down in 7th. We're not going to be in charge of that. 4th for the 2020. Into batsmen. Top batsman is Kane Williamson. Joe Root is up there, as is Harry Brook. Any other players that we can see up there for England? Ben Duckett at number 34. I'm sure he's gone up after his first test performance against India. In terms of bowlers, Jasprit Bumrah is, of course, leading the way. Gus Atkinson is number 11 in the world, actually. Quite surprising, I suppose. Chris Wokes, number 17. Certainly didn't expect to see that. Bryden Carse up there as well. And in terms of all-rounders, Ben Stokes and Joe Root in the top 10 for us, which is good to see. So we are going to continue on. You can see this is what the game looks like now. Obviously, if you want to buy the games, $24.99 on Steam. You do get 10% off if you do buy through the Childish Things website, so do make sure that you go and check it out. I've bought this game. I haven't been given this game for free. I haven't been told to do a video or anything like that. So these are my complete, honest thoughts, as they always would be anyway. But just for complete transparency, I know people think that people like me just get given games willy-nilly. The answer to that is very rarely these days. But yeah, Zimbabwe, I mean, for so many years, we had to get this sort of world rating point against Zimbabwe, because if you look at the performances, the last time we took them on was in 1996, but that's away, so there's points available there that we don't currently have. So that's going to be really, really tricky to get a tour in Zimbabwe. Hopefully that will happen eventually. We obviously need to play Bangladesh in a series as well away from home. That's going to be tricky to pull off. West Indies away is one we can turn around. Pakistan away. You know, all of the away series pretty much is what we need to do. But a big one is going to be India. Because they drew 2-2 the last time we were here. So I'm excited to see if we can do a little bit better. So our first England squad then. We currently have 18 players selected. So we're going to go through, basically get rid of a load of players that didn't actually play in that first test match. Against India. So yeah, that looks about right. We obviously need to go into this. I'm going to go into who played last year in cricket. Bryden Carse played. Who else did we have? We had Bashir as well. Jimmy Anderson. Unfortunately, cannot bring him in. We can never get him to 800 test wickets, which is a real shame, isn't it? But never mind. Never mind. If we have a little look then at all-time test performance, you can see in terms of averages, you know, Harry Brook, Bethel up there, Joe Root, Jamie Smith, of course, Ben Duckett, right up there in terms of averages, which is good. In terms of bowling, Toby Rowland-Jones might be somebody to think about. Scott Borthwick played the one match there. Who's this guy? Charlie Cocker. He's played 20 test matches. I have no recollection on who this guy is. Who on earth is Charlie Cocker? Charlie Cocker. Let's have a little look. Charlie Cocker. I think this must be a name that's not real. Plays for Sussex. Who is it going to be? It could be Stephen Finn, I guess. Could it? 76 test wickets. It could well be. Yeah. Answers on a postcard, please, of who Charlie Cocker is. So I don't think all of the real names have been fixed, but there you go. We will confirm that that squad then. In terms of training, we'll get Ben Duckett on some extra practice. Harry Brook can do that as well. Zach Crawley definitely needs some, as does Ollie Pope and Jamie Smith. Bethel probably needs it, but he's not going to play, because we're going to keep with the team that started against in India in the first test match. So fielding technique, we will add that in. And physio sessions, Bethel looks fairly tired. We'll get Walks and Bashir. Some good stuff there. Right, let's push forward then. So 4-star versus 1.5-star. I mean, it should be an absolute crazily good match for us. We're going to go for a seamers pitch to try and help out our bowlers. Our batsmen should be able to cope with the Zimbabwe players. So let's head into play match. We are going to stick with Gus Atkinson instead of Bryden Carse, actually. And we're going to have, Chris Wokes and Gus Atkinson can open the ball. And Ben Stokes is going to be our captain. Jamie Smith is going to be our wicketkeeper. And we've got Joe Root at number 4, Brook at 5, Pope at 3. All of that looks very good. Let's have a look at the conditions. It's going to be cloudy early on. And we have prepared a seamers pitch. So we're going to go for tails. And we've been put into bat, which is a shame. So we've definitely got to try and survive these early exchanges. Otherwise, it could be quite tricky, really. So here we go then. Our very first match. Ben Duckett and Zach Crawley are going to start us off. Highlights, we are going to go for medium. The predictor currently has England at 90%. But if you do update it... so you can do more and more simulations, which is interesting, isn't it? Let's go into it then. Here we go. Oh, and that's a lovely shot straight away.
He's gone for 4.
From Ben Duckett.
He's overstepped. That'll be a no ball.
Well, was that an edge? Could well have been. Nice little sound off the bat. Good stuff.
Super shot. 4 runs.
And the crowd sound nice as well.
Crunched to the boundary. No chance for the fielder.
So Zach Crawley will definitely be somebody. Oh, well, I was going to say that's looking for a big score. Almost got out there. Right, we are going to just up that run rate a little bit. We are going to try and honour the Bazball
beautifully timed
technique.
And the bowler's just left scratching his head.
Very nice from Duckett there. And we are roughly an hour in, so time to up the ante just a little. And there goes Crawley to the boundary. Nicely done. 50's already up. And another boundary.
Nowhere near it.
So Crawley into the 30s. Ben Duckett heading towards the 30s.
Devastatingly put away.
Lovely. And I believe this is a 4-day test match, isn't it? So
no one can stop that.
We've got to be a little bit careful of running out of time if we ended up
smashing
batting for ages and ages. Good 4 there from Ben Duckett. And here he comes again. Beautiful.
4 runs, don't bother running.
Very good stuff. And Ben Duckett heading towards his 50 now.
It's a big hit.
Oh, this could be out.
And lands safely. One
Didn't
more
carry.
Total. That's a fine drive off the back
and that's
foot.
Going to be 4 runs and 50 for Ben Duckett. He gets our first 50.
Well, gets through to 50.
Nice stuff from him.
What a lovely shot. Beautiful stroke. 4.
And there we go. Fastest, new all-time record. Fastest 50 in 65 balls for anything England, Zimbabwe. Our first achievements as well, which is always very, very nice. That's high in the air. Oh, and it's
really
just
very intended, but it is 4.
Past the fielder.
And that's the
Crawley heading up to 50 himself as the 100 is up now. This is very good from Ducky.
That must have missed by a coat of varnish.
And we got a little bit of time just before lunch to try and go for it a little bit. There's 50 for Zach Crawley. Nicely done.
2 runs there. And that's his 50 up.
Very nice.
Oh dear me, if he was playing at a club level, he'd have got a fine for that one. Pure timing.
This is good stuff. 7.
He's absolutely nailed that.
7 from the over now, make that 11. 12 and Zach Crawley.
Oh my word.
Reverse sweep it. He gets a 4 as well. Wow. 16 from the over there. And, well, we've still got a couple of overs just before lunch. It'd be nice if we get to lunch without losing a wicket. And there it is. Lunch interval day 1 then. 139 without loss. Ben Duckett there on 77. And Zach Crawley on 59. Both going very nicely.
Through to the boundary like a rocket.
And it would be very, very nice if we can push
4
on
runs.
here.
That's a glorious shot.
And get ourselves well off into the distance. But there you go, 158 partnership, all-time record for England versus Zimbabwe.
4 runs, that was never in any doubt.
This is just
Pure.
absolutely incredible from both of them. Ben Duckett heading towards
Now,
his
where's this
century,
one go?
edged for 4.
Scarcely in the textbook. but
Lucky
they all
boy.
count. That has been hammered.
Oh, it's a 6.
That has gone a long, long way back.
He's 2 away from his century now.
Oh my goodness,
And
what a
there
shot
it is.
this
It's
is.
another 6.
What
Wow.
an extraordinary shot that
Wow.
was.
What a way to bring
A
up
good
your
innings.
ton.
Not pretty, but what his team needed.
Not pretty. Not pretty. What's he on about? Wow. 99 balls for his 100. Absolutely incredible from Ben Duckett.
That is magnificent play.
And we are heading towards a 200
That
opening
is
stand here.
Magnificent stroke.
What a start this is. And by the way, before anybody
Oh, and that really is
asks,
not
this
far
game
away
is
at
on
all.
normal difficulty. We never play on easy. It is just on the normal,
game.
which is the hardest
But it's
difficulty you
four.
can play on this game. Would be cool as something in the future, maybe, if they did add in a hard mode.
What a drive off the back foot. A fine boundary.
Well, 200's up.
Oh, that's close.
I'll tell you what, it's in the blink of an eye as well, really. You know, should be looking at getting 400
It was a poor delivery.
on this opening day. And there goes Crawley for his ton.
That's gone for 4.
I think. Is it? No, not quite. He's on 95.
Oh, he's timed that so
Another
well.
brilliant shot from
That's a
Ben Duckett.
Found the gap. Nice piece of timing.
So how long we got left? I mean, we've still got an hour and 17 left of this session. I'm trying up the aggression even more.
The ball.
Another good boundary there. Oh, that's a
Good to see what
6.
shot this is.
Wow.
All the way for 6.
Third 6 from Ben Duckett.
Oh, it's a big shout there.
Oh, that
The
could
ball
be
gone
out
up.
though. And it is.
Finger
Well,
is
there you
raised.
go. First wicket. Ben Duckett is gone. And he is plumb LBW. But a fabulous innings of 135. Gets us off the mark very, very beautifully. Zach Crawley's about to get his century
That's a
as
no ball.
well. Although that was very, very close. No ball.
He really has given that one.
And
the
that's
treatment.
going to be his
Beautiful
century. Well
stroke.
played,
4
Zach
runs.
Crawley. Nice
He's
one
reached the
there.
century, but my word, he's had to battle hard for it.
Ooh, so well done. But we've got a new batsman to the crease in Ollie Pope, and chance for Zimbabwe to try and get back
That is a sublime
into
shot.
this match. You know, if they can get 2 or 3 wickets pretty quickly, it really does give them a chance, I suppose. Mavuta to Pope now. Yeah, nicely played. Yeah, batting first gives us the possibility of
sliced
winning
that
it by an
away.
innings, which would be very nice, wouldn't it? I'll tell you what, Pope has got off to a very aggressive
4
start,
runs
hasn't he?
All the way.
This is very, very good. We could be at 300
Batsman
before
there,
tea.
Completely beaten.
Well, we should be at 300 before tea. Can we score 500 in the day?
Oh, what a glorious shot that is.
I think if we maybe up the aggression, we could. That'd be an incredible
That's going to be runs,
run
all
rate.
right.
That's another
Super
4.
shot. 4 runs.
Absolutely incredible.
He's bowled him.
Oh,
Very
Crawley's
late on
gone.
that
He's
shot.
bowled. Bowled him. And he is gone for 125. So Joe Root comes to the crease knowing that
Excellent shot.
it's a crucial part of the
That is a
match. We've
beautiful
got the
position.
300 up, but we still need to absolutely hammer home this advantage. And Joe Root knows there's a lot of runs there, as Crawley and Duckett have shown. This is very nice. There's a lot of boundaries coming our
Good
way.
grief, what's he doing?
Oh,
Well,
there
that's
it
gone
goes.
high in
6
the air and
runs
for miles. It's 6.
from Ollie Pope.
Oh, wonderful shot.
And he is heading
That has
towards
come
his 50
right out of the
very,
middle.
very quickly.
The fielder had no chance.
And there you go. 29 balls it took him to get to his 50. That is pretty incredible, isn't it? Wow. What a player.
A fine
Oh,
shot.
and there he goes with a reverse
All the
sweep.
way.
It's 4. Pope is playing
Plunched for 4.
mesmerisingly well.
Oh, that's a beauty.
I'm going to up his aggression and see if he can get to that 100
And he's driven that
in
beautifully off the front foot.
less than 50
Got it to the-
balls. That would be a pretty amazing achievement. I don't think it's going to happen.
That is a delicious stroke.
A delicious stroke. He thinks
350
he's Elliot Carver from Tomorrow Never Dies. 350 up. It's not
Well,
even
where was
tea
this
yet.
shot for the last 10 minutes? Held his shape. Beautiful shot.
There's another 6 for Ollie Pope.
And that'll go for 4.
And another 4.
It's
It could even be 400 before tea here at this rate.
Oh, what a catch that
Pope's
is.
gone. Well, what a shame. He's gone for 87. Deserved a century for that knock, to be honest. Didn't happen, though. So, need to get through to tea now without losing a
that
wicket.
has flown off the bat.
That doesn't stop Joe Root from going for it. And tea interval day 1. 376 for 3. There's been times in the past that we've struggled to score that in 2 days. So, to score that in 2 sessions is incredible. So, yeah, these two
Oh, that is
can hopefully guide us towards 500 here. That would be an
Fine
amazing
shot.
achievement
Right up on his toes.
on day 1.
Got him. Good ball.
Brooks gone, though. He's out for 8. And that brings Ben Stokes to the crease. Last recognised batsman.
Nicked it.
Oh, and Root's gone as well. He's out for 35, so definitely
Oh, close.
Zimbabwe coming back at
To
us
the
here, and that
pads.
could be out as well.
Got a big stride in. And that's hit him just outside.
Ooh, is
off,
that
I'd say.
just outside the line? Let's have a little look. Yes, it is. He's a lucky boy.
Oh, the timing on that is perfection.
So Jamie Smith comes to the crease,
He's
and of
cut that
course, he is somebody
bowler's
that has got an average of about 44. Hit the winning runs against India in real life.
That is simply fabulous.
Now, Ben Stokes, if he can get in, he can really
Oh, it caught him in 2 minds. He just didn't know what shot to play.
push on, but he was struggling with the bat. We gave him some extra batting practice.
Oh, what a magnificent shot that was.
Already into the 20s. Let's go a little bit more aggressive with Stokes and see what we can do.
Glorious shot. 4.
He does sort of prefer playing
Bowling.
aggressive,
He's
but he
off.
is gone. He's out for 30. And yeah, I mean, from what looked like a nigh on 500, nailed on score for day 1 is now looking like we could even be bowled out before we hit 500, which would be a real shame, wouldn't it? 450's up though, 450 for 6.
Well, that is about as unplayable as you're going to get.
Here comes then Mavuta again to Walks. Yeah, lovely shot. And Walks can bat, of course. Gus Atkinson, not
Oh, what a shot
bad
that is. What an amazing
batsman either.
shot.
That's 6.
What an extraordinary
Reverse sweep 6. New ball taken.
That is a very
Jimmy
stylish.
Smith wants to get in on the action as well.
Now it's the edge
Oh,
this
he's out. Walks has gone. He's out for 21. Here comes Gus Atkinson.
one. He's punched that off the back foot for 4.
Can we get to 500?
What on earth was he thinking of?
Be nice if we did, and then possibly
That is
declare
a
at the
fine
end of the
shot.
day.
4 runs.
And have 3 days to bowl at
He had no idea where that ball was.
Zimbabwe.
The fielder had no chance.
Good shot.
Dismissive.
Oh, what a shot
4
that
runs.
is. This is the last over of the day by the looks of it. Can we get to 500 in the day?
More than 2 mines.
I don't think so.
Magnificent shot.
We're going to get a 497 for 7. But I think that's... Oh, no, we've got one more over. Come on. End of day. 498 for 7. What an incredible day of cricket. Ben Duckett leading the charge with 135. Crawley backed him up beautifully, as did Ollie Pope with 87 from 49. Absolute rapid fire from Ollie Pope, and look at that for a wagon wheel there. Joe Root contributed 35, but then Brooke, Stokes, Jamie Smith, and Chris Wokes will be disappointed after getting starts to their innings not to do a little bit better. Jamie Smith and Gus Atkinson in the 20s as we leave off day 1. So I think we go out there, try and bat for an hour with a bit of aggression about us.
He's that all right.
And see if we can get nearish 600 before
that has gone way up in
the
the
declaration
air.
comes. That's going to be 4 runs. Well done.
Oh, what a glorious shot that is.
And you know, Jamie Smith will be thinking, there's a century on the table here for me if Ben Stokes allows me, but he's gone. He's out for 41, which is about his average, to be fair. Now, Josh Tongue is gone. So 1 more wicket to go, and we are going to tell Gus Atkinson to keep the strike now. And he's gone as well. So there you go, 526 all out. It went pretty quickly there in the end. And I suppose that is the big disappointment, is that we were 235 without loss. We did get to virtually 400 for 3. And then it did just sort of collapse a little bit at the end, especially the last 3 wickets. So 526 is the lead, and we have got Gus Atkinson and Chris Wokes opening up for us, and we are going to go for the low or chances. And there we go, edged straight away.
And there's one more.
Good stop. Let's see what we can do. Atkinson in, edged and gone. There we go. Curran is out. He was caught by Brooke. He's gone for 2, and Zimbabwe already 1 down for 6 here. Atkinson in, edged and gone. Good catch from Smith. And Irvine is out. He's out for 5. And, well, he's already got 2 wickets here. Atkinson, who could well be our Jimmy replacement. Wokes gets involved as well. Frost is gone. Root, the catcher there, 20 for 3. Here comes Wokes into Bennett. There's the 4th.
Absolute crackerjack.
And this could be a very quick ending to this match, if these two have anything to say about it. Right, Josh Tongue is coming in now with Ben Stokes. And the lunch interval comes. Day 2, 52 for 4. These two have started quite nicely. Here comes Josh Tongue into Williams, edged.
No one there.
Through the gap. Josh Tongue into Raza. Leg before. He is out. And there you go. He's out for 15. Absolutely fantastic. He comes in again, edged. And Marumani is gone. He's out for a first ball duck, and Josh Tongue is now on a hat-trick. So let's watch the hat-trick ball. Here we go.
He comes in the bowl, seeking out that hat-trick.
Oh, and it's away. Well, 4 runs.
Oh,
hey, but he gets a 3rd wicket in 4 balls. Josh Tongue gets Mavuta. He's gone for 4, and it's 91 for 7. Absolutely unbelievable. Right, let's see if Stokesy can get Nagrava. He's gone as well. This is getting quite embarrassing now for Zimbabwe. Tongue into Williams, high in the air, and there is somebody out there. He's gone as well. 100 for 9, and 1 more to take, I suppose. Stokesy in.
Oh, now that looks tight.
I think that's outside the line. Yes. Stokes into Nayucha. He's gone.
Easy.
And there it goes. So, Zimbabwe all out for 110. And I tell you what, we are not going to enforce the follow-on because we want to get our batsmen into as good a form as possible. We're only in sort of the second session of day 2. So we've got a huge lead in this match. We would like to just, you know, try and give our batsmen as much form as possible here. And just let it play out, I suppose. And
now he's skewed this one badly.
You know, if we can get another 250, 300 runs with the openers, that would be amazing. And we're being aggressive from the off. It is risky.
Up it goes.
But it will give us a lot of runs, but Duggett's gone. He's out for 14. And as I say, we are just being aggressive here, so I'm not expecting big scores, but if they do get big scores,
shot. And that's 4 all the way.
Then that would be pretty amazing.
Now where's this one gone? He doesn't.
And Crawley comes back in. A few edges.
On another day, that would have come right out of the middle.
I mean, it's very much a seamer's pitch. We did sort of account for that. But first innings, you know, we just dealt with it very well, or at least the top 3 did. Oh, but Crawley's gone. He's out for 21. Now, we don't want to take this match for granted too much. If we got bowled out for 150 or something here,
that's out. He will not want to see that.
Then Zimbabwe would have a bit of a chance, I suppose.
That is a brilliant stroke.
But we're still going to attack and do our thing.
He's absolutely nailed that.
But that's the whole point, you know, we're attacking, we're trying to find out where the limits are.
No ball.
So no ball 4 there.
Keeper's asking. And the bowler
not out.
Cannot.
Not out.
Excellent shot. Big shout goes up.
Puck could be gone here. Yes, he is. 4 down now. Bit concerning, I guess. 84 for 4.
And that is very well played.
Well, this is what happens when you...
He has not got hold of that
super
at
attacking.
All. Oh, just too wide of slip. One. Uh-oh.
So there's 100 up.
4 more. Oh, what a good ball that is.
Wow.
A terrific drive off the back foot. Chips it.
Yeah, you know,
Fouled him.
Stokes is gone as well. Before we got into this, I thought, you know, 300.
Drive off the back foot.
That's the target for us before we declare.
What an absolutely
that's
huge shot that is.
Brooker's having a nice time out there. Hopefully Jamie Smith can go and get himself a 50. Oh, he's gone.
And it's given. Well,
wow.
The doesn't look too happy about it, but then do they ever?
It was missing. I thought that was missing. No. Well, great decision. Jamie Smith gone for 8.
That's going to go all the way.
That's what I said. I said if we get
aerial route,
bowled out for 150.
And
wow, which we absolutely could do here. Oh, clearly we shouldn't be going this attacking.
Edged it.
Yeah, Atkinson's gone now. This isn't good. This isn't good.
Is there a fielder?
And we cannot play like this against India, otherwise they will punish us.
And that is out. What a
Chris Wokes has gone now, and there you go. I mean, Tong and Bashir
might have got a little feather on that.
There we go. Tong is out. He's out for 3, and we are bowled out for 140. I mean, what a crazy turnaround They need 557 to win. You'd say that that's very, very unlikely to happen, especially after what's just happened to us. And what a start that is for Gus Atkinson. He gets Curran again. Absolutely unbelievable.
Big shout.
And this could be Irvine as well.
Remains unmoved.
Ooh, just heading down leg, I think, there. Wow, that was close, wasn't it? Goodness me, that was close. Here's Walks. And there we go. Frost is out. 2 down. 8 wickets to win now. Atkinson to Bennett.
Well taken, young man.
He's gone.
Great catch.
I'll tell you what, if these two get on a bit of a roll, this could be done this evening. Now, end of day 2. 19 for 3. 7 wickets to win. Atkinson to Irvine.
Ooh,
that could have been a little feather.
Not out.
No.
That's
out though. Williams is gone. He's out for 3. And they're now 4 down. Atkinson into Razor. Edged and gone.
Taken.
Brilliant from Ollie Pope. 4 wickets for Gus Atkinson. Can he get his 5 for? Yes, he can. Enough. 38 for 6 here. Let's see if these two can get all 10 before we need to do a change of bowler. I don't think so. All right, we're going to give Bashir a bit of a ball and Joe Root. Both of these haven't had an opportunity in this match. Here comes Root into Mavuta. Gone. He's out for 23. Nicely done. Now Bashir coming in again to Nagrava. Oh, he's gone. He's out for 3. And 2 wickets away from victory now. Lunch interval day 3 then. 106 for 8. Atkinson and Tong are going to come in now. Atkinson into Maramani. He's out.
What a good catch that was.
1 wicket to win. And it felt inevitable.
Oh, he's hit him on the pads.
And there
again.
it is. He's going to be on a hat-trick the next time he bowls. But there it is. Our first match in charge has ended in a very big victory. 433 runs and brilliant bowling in the innings there. 7 for 37 from Gus Atkinson. He will struggle to top that in terms of his career best. But there you go, we win the series 1-0 and we head into the India series with a hell of a lot of confidence on the back of it. So that is where we're going to leave it for this very first episode of Rebuilding England within Cricket Captain 2025. If you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Cricket Captain videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.